You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I am back, Rudrance, for Black and White Sports 2. Well, we're going to talk about Russell Wilson, Sean Payton, the Denver Broncos, a subject we have covered a lot on this channel. Of course, we chronicled the epic meltdown that was the Denver Broncos and Russell Wilson last year, particularly the more cringy things that came out of Russell Wilson's mouth and or his actions. We found out a lot of people on the team did not care for him having his own office, and we found out they did not care for the fact that he had his own QB staff / entourage in the building. Something that Sean Payton has very publicly and honestly squashed. He came into the building and made it clear, look, last year you were the biggest name in the building. This year I'm the biggest name in the building. I'm Sean Payton. I came under the Parcells tree, which means I'm not taking any shit off of you or anybody else, and it's going to be my way or the highway. Sean Payton went out and signed Jarrett Stidham, who, frankly, Payton thinks can be a starter and run his offense. So we've talked about the fact Russell Wilson's on notice. It's going to be perform. There's going to be a short leash or he's getting yanked. Now, last year we got a lot of really interesting things out of Russell, whether it was I've got Wolverine's blood or I'm doing high knees on a plane or it's dangerous Subway sandwich time, which he got destroyed over. Broncos country, let's ride. Got destroyed over that. Got destroyed over a lot of things. And it kind of seemed like Russell Wilson's head was everywhere but football. And let's just say Sean Payton is going to reel that back in. So, OTAs are going on. Sean Payton has now spoke out about where he thinks Russell is in the big scheme of things. And Russell Wilson has given us his latest tasty quote. Good grief. This time about his conditioning and where he's at. There's always been a sense that, at least from some fans, that Russell Wilson has been a bit out of shape. I don't really prescribe to that. I think he's just a thick dude. And Russell Wilson has always hit the weights. He's just kind of one of those thicker guys. I think that has helped him to a point stay healthy. Because, of course, he, as much as he'd love to be strictly a pocket passer, he's not that. He's got to use those wheels, or he's just not the same quarterback, and he's not nearly as effective. So, let's get to his latest quote. This is Larry Brown Sports. Russell Wilson played so poorly last season that many wondered if he might have been out of shape. But the Broncos star says there's no concerns in that department. Wilson spoke with the media at OTAs on Thursday. One reporter asked the veteran if he, quote, dropped some pounds this offseason. Wilson responded as only Russell Wilson can. That's right. This is, who is this? Andrew Mason credit with this tasty comment.
You look a little slimmer, trimmer. Did you drop some pounds?
Yeah, I feel great. You know, I feel lean and mean, ready to go, and focused.
How much
And
did you lose?
I'm not worried about that. I'm not counting. But all I know is I'm excited to play again.
Yeah. So, one more time.
Did you drop some pounds?
Yeah, I feel great. You know, I feel lean and mean, ready.
Okay. We got the latest one. Russell Wilson is, quote, lean and mean. That's going on the thumbnail. He is lean and mean. Sean Payton, this is from SI. This is where he's at with Russell as of right now. The Broncos have progressed from strength and conditioning portion of the offseason training program to on-field football activities. On Thursday, the Broncos held organized team activities, OTAs, featuring a spirited practice session. Quarterback Russell Wilson was out on the grass operating the new scheme as the Broncos assimilate under head coach Sean Payton after practice, Coach Payton provided his assessment of how Wilson is handling the installs and how the veteran quarterback looked. Quote, "These guys are doing great, and he's picking it up. The timing and all of those things that are required." Payton said Thursday of Wilson, "For the first 5 weeks, we were just lifting and running. Now we're getting into some football activity. We are ahead of schedule on practice. He's picking it up good. He looks good, and he looks sharp." Now, the one big takeaway from this, folks, is Sean Payton is not going to blow smoke up anybody's asses. He's from that Parcells tree, and he's got a little of that Parcells in him. He knows how to deal with the media. Hell, he spent a year with Fox Sports. He was very damn good on Fox Sports. Really good. And, of course, famously, he did a weekly hit with Colin Cowherd, and he came out and said, "This is what I would do to fix Russell Wilson." And immediately everybody sat back and went, well, he's at least got some interest in the Broncos job. And he's already got a plan. And, of course, his plan was, I would tell my offensive guys, you go find me the 30, I believe it was 30 greatest hits plays of so many yards that Russell Wilson has ever made. Go get those plays for me. And we are installing those plays into this playbook. In other words, this is what my quarterback does well, so we're going to make sure he does this stuff that he does well. Now, that's really, it seems like that should be a slam dunk of how every coach should be, but a lot of them are not. A lot of them are like, look, I know you do all this stuff well, but I'm going to force you to do all this stuff because it's part of my system. And you know what? You see those coaches crash and burn a lot. But Sean Payton is also very much like Parcells. I always bring this up. Remember Parcells and Romo? Let's not get all the anointing oils out as of yet. Back when Romo was really flashing at the very beginning and the media in Dallas was lapping him up, Parcells put the squash on that real fast. Sean Payton would not blow smoke here either. If he thought Russell Wilson was not picking it up or that he sucked or wasn't looking good, I don't think Sean Payton, for a solitary second, is afraid to use the media to send a message directly to Russell Wilson about this job. Russell does look like he's in better shape, though. I will say this. Maybe he's dropped 10, 12 pounds. I mean, like I said, I never really thought he was fat or out of shape. But then again, I've been around a lot of power lifters over the years, and, well, you know, it is what it is. Not all of us love a low-carb diet all the time. Let's put it that way. So it is what it is. Tell me what you think about Russell Wilson is, quote, lean and mean. Oh, we got a new one. Thank goodness. I was missing it. Mr. Unlimited. Dangerous. Yeah, Broncos country, let's ride. Wolverine's blood, and now he's lean and mean, folks. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.